back with a new video on what if Naruto. I'm sorry, a new what if and a new video, and you can probably guess by the title card. What if Naruto was a Saiyan? I think we all know this what if was a long time coming because of the name Saiyan Sage. This one was a long time coming. I just thought of it. So without further ado, no use in delaying the battle. Let's get into it. Anyways, in terms of Saiyans, where the Saiyans would indeed be a clan in Naruto, since I don't feel like having a whole origin story of Minato or Naruto coming down to Earth. Anyways, and much like in canon, I'm sorry, not like in canon, Uchiha and Senju would still fight, although the Saiyans would participate in this war, nearly crushing the two sides and even forcing a alliance between the two earlier and them making them have to work together to take on what Saiyans are, giant monkeys, not to sound racist. The clans would still be united earlier. Things in the past would go the same, although most of the Saiyans would be wiped out. I don't see them giving up, so most of them would be wiped out. Indeed, be wiped out. Although some would still survive. I'll get more into that later. It's time skip since I'm only doing stuff that changes. Naruto's childhood remains the same. Except for Naruto is much stronger than himself in canon, being a hybrid, saying he would have the potential of like Gohan, but and the adaptability of Saiyans more, of course. Now, if you don't know, much like Bro Litter, I'm just gonna show and don't tell. That is a point in movies. Show don't tell. So I'm freaking gonna show and talk. I don't really show anything. Anyways, much like in canon, Mizuki would trick Naruto and he would get the Scroll of Sealing and would learn Shadow Clones. Also another technique called the Gallic Gun. A little Easter egg if you know what I mean. Or the Kamehameha, actually the Kamehameha, so I'm going to have to change that in my script. Yeah, the Kamehameha, or Kamehameha. As the Battle of Mizuki wouldn't change, although Naruto would be able to easily best him, and Iruka would never get the Shuriken in his back, and he would still learn the truth. On to the next. Of course, there's still the next battle, which is Team 7 versus, soon to be Team 7 versus Kakashi, which is the bell test. Much like in canon, Naruto would. I'm saying that right. Yeah. Much like in canon, Naruto would still attempt to fight Kakashi. Would still attempt to fight Kakashi. Oh, man, I cannot talk today. He would attempt to fight Kakashi alone and would do better than his canon self, growing stronger as the battle continues. Kakashi, being a quick person to pick up on this, would eventually, knock him out before whatever he would do. He'll put him under a genjutsu before he can grow any stronger and, knock him out or whatever he would do to the guy. Something to stop Naruto from winning the battle. Anyways, with this, much like in canon, the rest of the bell test will go the same, with Sakura being put under genjutsu and Sasuke facing Kakashi alone and losing and being put into a crater. I'm sorry, not a crater. That's the fireball you did with the crater. I'm sorry, being put in the ground. And much like in canon, the team will still pass the bell test with the whole lunch situation. So, forgot to mention something. Hiruzen would indeed cut off Naruto's tail because the whole Uzaru thing. Don't want a giant monkey rampage through the village. I put that in the script. Oh wait, no, I did. Anyways, like in canon, Naruto would indeed face this Okay. Like in canon, Naruto would, I'm sorry, the Team 7 would indeed counter the Demon Brothers and they would seemingly kill Kakashi, but in canon, this canon, Naruto would easily be able to beat the Demon Brothers. So, more on, well, not more on that, it's pretty simple. Naruto would be able to beat them both by himself, so. On to next. And like in Canon Team 7, and Tazuna would indeed encounter Zabuza. Where when Kakashi says stay back, Naruto saying how strong Zabuza is what rushed to face him alone, ignoring Kakashi's orders. As Naruto would fight Zabuza and would eventually be able to grow onto his level throughout the fight, no matter even be able to break his sword in half, but I think he could restore it with his blood. I don't know. I saw many people do that in What If some. So Zabuza still keeps his blade. Can that blade be restored by his blood? I don't know. Anyways, unlike in canon, Zabuza would indeed attempt the water dragon jutsu. I always wonder why no one decided to take the advantage of trying to attack him during that. That was a good man of hand signs. No one decided to throw a kunai to his head or something. I Not a good minute, good few seconds of it. Hold on, I should pull up the clip. And wrong clip. Anyways, Naruto in this timeline himself would counter this by launching a Kamehameha wave. I'm sorry, a Kamehameha. It's been a long time since I watched Dragon Ball. A Kamehameha blasting straight through the dragon and heavily injuring Zabuza. As everyone's favorite girl, man, would come in and save Zabuza like in canon, pretending to kill him. Skip to other changes in canon. Things wouldn't really change, well, except for Kakashi being able to train Team 7 earlier, since well, you don't know, since his Sharingan, he never had to activate his Sharingan. As like in canon, Sasuke would face off against Zabuza and Haku. Back then that matchup seemed very like they were going to lose. Nowadays, if I were to tell anyone who will win between Sasuke, Kakashi, Haku, and Zabuza, I guarantee 100% of people will answer Kakashi and Sasuke. Well, 99%. The other 1% will probably just answer to annoy me. Of course, Naruto would eventually join the battle, and him and Sasuke would work together to try and fight Haku. As Naruto would eventually would be able to keep up with Haku's speed and pushing him to actually use his full strength, since in canon it was stated that Haku was holding back, and Naruto would power up himself. I forgot to say he could do that. And Naruto would power up himself, and the two would be even in terms of speed, as Naruto would eventually go stronger than Haku and would end up beating him. As like in canon, Haku would try and sacrifice himself towards Zabuza and would succeed. He would succeed and would try and have Zabuza slice to his body, but that whole scene would go down as in canon. And the rest of the arc would finish the same. And with that, that'll end off part 1 and part 2. Well, part 1 here, because I decided to put part 1 and part 2 script together, since part 1 wasn't originally going to be that long. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on your way out, and Merry Christmas. Well, it's not Christmas yet probably by the time this video is going up. But it is dang near Christmas, so happy holidays, everyone. And once again, don't forget to like, comment, I highly stress subscribe on your way out. or at least comment. One a nice comment would be nice. I only get once every solar eclipse. Wait, no, that's once every blood moon. How